Have you ever thought about starting an online business within the idea of all that grinding, all that work, just kills the motivation before you even start? Well, what if I told you that being lazy, or maybe let's call it efficient, could actually be your secret weapon? Today, we are breaking down a whole new way to build a business that uses AI to do pretty much all the heavy lifting. We're going to see how that old school hustle is getting replaced by something way smarter, faster, and just better. Let's dive in.
This quote just nails it, doesn't it? For so long, the story has been, you want to be successful? You better be ready to grind 24/7, no sleep, just hustle. But what if that's all outdated advice? The rules of the game have completely changed. See, with the right AI tools, it's not about working harder anymore, it's about working smarter. It's about getting these incredible results without the burnout that comes with it.
So here's our game plan for today. First, we're going to take a quick look back at what I'm calling the old hustle grind, just so we can see how bad it used to be. Then we'll talk about how AI became the great equalizer. After that, we get into the really fun, practical stuff, building your AI store, finding winning products, and creating viral ads instantly. And to wrap it all up, we'll see how to automate the final pieces to really truly set your business on autopilot.
Okay, so to really get how big of a deal this is, we need to hop in a time machine for a second. Because not that long ago, trying to build an online business was a totally different beast. I mean, it was a tough, unforgiving road, and honestly, for most people who tried it, it was a dead end.
Now, at the center of this whole world is a business model called drop shipping. If you've never heard of it, the idea is kind of genius. You create an online store, but you don't actually own or store any of the products. When someone buys from you, your supplier just ships it straight to them. You get to be the brand builder, the marketer. You're not stuck in a warehouse packing boxes.
But here's the catch. A simple idea didn't mean it was easy. Not at all. The old reality of dropshipping was just a brutal grind. You'd have to test dozens, maybe even hundreds of products just to hopefully find one that sold. You'd sink endless hours into building a website from scratch. Then you had to figure out how to make ads, which was a super steep, super expensive learning curve. And even if you got all that right, you were basically just praying that your supplier didn't mess up. It wasn't passive income. It was pure survival mode.
And then, well, everything changed. The explosion of powerful, easy-to-use AI tools has totally flipped the script. All of those things that used to be roadblocks, all that wasted time and frustration, AI is here to streamline it, optimize it, and in a lot of cases, just get rid of it completely.
I absolutely love this way of looking at it. You know, there's so much fear out there about AI taking jobs. But what if that's the wrong way to think about it? The idea here is that AI isn't the competition, it's the tool. It's here to give you superpowers. The people who are going to win in this new world are the ones who figure out how to use these tools to get way faster, way smarter, and way more effective than everyone else.
And this slide right here, it says it all, doesn't it? The old way was a long, painful, expensive slog. We're talking weeks of manual work, high costs just to get started, and a whole lot of just guessing and praying something would work. The new way, it's minutes of AI work. It's a tiny starting budget. It's something one person can do. And best of all, it's making decisions based on real data, not just a gut feeling. And listen, this isn't just some theory. Check this out. The source material for this whole explainer highlights a real case study of a brand new store built with these exact AI methods that pulled in over $100,000 in revenue in just 24 days. 24. That is the kind of insane potential we're talking about here.
Okay, so enough talk. How do we actually do this? Let's get into the nitty-gritty. Step 1 is building your online storefront. This part used to be a massive headache. It could take weeks, cost thousands of dollars. Now, you can have a professional-looking, ready-to-sell website up and running in less time than it takes to make a cup of coffee. No joke.
The magic here is something called an AI store builder. Just think of it like your own personal web designer that works instantly. It connects to a platform like Shopify. You answer a few simple questions about what you want to sell, and bam! It just generates a beautiful, fully functional online store for you. We're talking the layout, the text, the images, the whole shebang.
And seriously, the process couldn't be simpler. You sign up for Shopify, you use the AI builder to pick a vibe for your store, you connect it, and then you just spend a few minutes tweaking things to add your own personal touch. It's that easy. Like 90% of the hard work is just done for you.
All right, your store is live. That was the easy part, believe it or not. Now comes the million-dollar question. What are you actually going to sell? This is the exact spot where almost everyone gets stuck. But instead of just throwing stuff at the wall to see what sticks, we're going to use real data to find a winner.
And I'm not exaggerating here. This is the great filter. The endless cycle of picking a product, running ads, getting zero sales, and losing money? That's what crushes people's spirits in their bank accounts. They get stuck trying to find some secret, undiscovered product. The real trick is to find what's already working.
And this is where it gets really, really cool. A tool like AutoDS is basically your cheat code for finding winning products. It's like having a crystal ball that shows you exactly what's trending right now, giving you a chance to jump on it before it gets too crowded.
I mean, the data it gives you is just incredible. You can see in real time how much buzz a product is getting online. You can literally spy on your competitors' ads to see what's working for them. It'll even tell you who is buying the product, their age, their gender, their interests. It takes all the guesswork out of the equation. It's not a shot in the dark anymore, it's practically a science.
Okay, so you've got your store, and you've got your data-backed winning product. But none of that matters if nobody ever sees it, right? This is where ads come in. And on platforms like TikTok and Instagram, you have, maybe 2 seconds to grab someone's attention before they swipe away forever?
Well, say hello to your new best friend, a tool like Creatify. This is an AI that builds high-performance video ads for you. And get this, all you do is give it a link to your product page. That's it. From that link, it writes the script, finds video clips, adds a voiceover, puts captions on it, everything. It's like having an entire video production agency right inside your computer. And the ads it makes are wild. We're talking unique scripts with super realistic AI voices. It can create those popular street interview or podcast-style ads using AI avatars. It can take a boring video of your product and turn it into something that looks cinematic and professional. The most important part is that it creates ads that don't feel like ads. They feel native to your social media feed, which is the key to stopping the scroll.
All right, we are in the home stretch now. You've got your store, your product, and your killer ads are bringing in a steady stream of customers. Now it's time to automate the final pieces of the puzzle. This is how you build a business that actually works for you instead of the other way around.
First things first, fulfillment. Actually getting the product to your customers. A bad supplier can destroy your reputation overnight. That's why a platform like TeamDrop is such a game changer. It uses AI to connect you with the best, fastest, most reliable suppliers. You even get your own personal agent to handle all the communication and logistics. No more dealing with lost packages or angry customers. It's all handled.
And last but definitely not least, let's talk about your customers. Because look, getting that first sale is awesome, but the real long-term success comes from getting people to buy again and again. That's where a tool like OmniSend is so powerful. It automates all of your email and text message marketing. Think welcome emails, reminders for abandoned carts, all the things that build relationships and drive repeat sales happening automatically in the background.
So let's just zoom out for a second and look at the whole system we've built. You have an AI to build your store, an AI to find your products, an AI to create your ads, an AI to handle fulfillment, and an AI to do your marketing. See? This isn't just a random collection of cool tools. It's a complete, automated ecosystem. It's a system that allows one person to run a business that would have needed an entire team just a couple of years ago.
And that brings us right here to the end. We've laid out the entire blueprint. The tools are here, the path is clearer than it's ever been, and the cost to get started is practically zero. You can automate almost everything except that very first step of deciding to start. The future of online business is here, and yeah, it's a lot lazier than you think. The only question left is, what are you going to do about it?